Oh God, my throat is dry. I don't feel good. We're gonna try this with Auto Finder, Auto Zoom. What's it called? AutoZone. It's called, I don't know how to use my camera anymore. What the hell is it called? Autofocus. Oh my God. Getting back into the groove. Finding an initial groove. Ooh. Oh God. You know when you almost knock your brushes off the table with your boob? No? Click. Recording. I think I'm gonna do a little get ready with me. And get ready for what, you say? Nothing? No. Look at my roots. My roots are blending in with the color of the door, so... What is this impulse on YouTube to, like, once you start filming, like, this impulse to, like, insult yourself? I've been having a lot of existential thoughts lately. For real. Long time no see. How you guys doing? Are you okay? Some days I'm not okay, and some days like an olive green smoky eye. I feel like that's what I want to do. So great, let's go for it. Let's do it. Let's check in about the budget. Actually, on accident, I'm just remembering now that this is the end of the initial budget period that I set up for myself. I said that it was going to end on August 1st and I was going to think of something going forward. Well, that's crazy. The last video that I filmed was before most of us were sent home, and the world that we have experienced thus far in our lives changed completely. Let me tell you how long the budget lasted. The budget lasted, with valiant effort, through the middle of May. So to recap, my budget I had set for myself for takeout food, for makeup, books, what have you, all the little accessories and things I like to buy. I set that for $150 a month. I'll put the date here of when I said all of these plans that I had for myself. When I initially said that, but I kept up with the budget for I think 3 months, and then I don't know what happened really. Everything kind of changed, like how I felt changed. I only wanted to eat soft foods. Like, I went through a period where I was only getting takeout food for like 6 weeks straight. And let me tell you, I don't want to call it a mistake because I was like clearly going through a thing, but like that's an expensive thing to do. I can use a mirror, it's fine. I'm using autofocus today, so if the focus is bad, I'll change it. I just didn't feel like focusing it. Basically, when I got to like the 11th of May and realized I had spent my entire budget already on takeout food, I was like, okay, the budget's going out the window. It wasn't a concrete thought that I was like, great, it was more just like, I can't think about this right now. I can't think about this. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do with myself. I did the whole quarantine thing of like baking a bunch of food, trying recipes that I hadn't tried before, and that worked out fine until it didn't. It was fun to do until it wasn't, until I just couldn't deal with anything anymore. Midway through June, I was like, okay, I don't want to keep eating delivery food every day. First of all, it's expensive as shit. And the more I did it, the less I was getting the initial feeling that I was looking for, of like joy, excitement, like looking forward to something. I was trying to give myself something to look forward to, and the more I did it, the less I had that feeling. And so I was like, okay, well, I don't want to eat this food. Like, how can I just bare bones, like put some beans on a piece of bread and with avocado and eat that? So let's see how this olive green does. Sometimes olive green on my skin just ends up looking like a different kind of brown. And I'm like, I would love for it to look green. So yeah, the budget. Number one, here's where I think I went wrong. Whoa. Ram that up my nose. Here's where I think I went wrong. I think the budget for me was too strict. In learning how to have a relationship with money that I'm not like completely terrified of money all the time, it's a good practice to review these things. So I definitely think I was a bit strict. I think I needed to give myself a couple of concrete rules and move forward with that. For instance, here's something that didn't work at all with the budget. So one thing I set was I'm not going to include shipping or tax in the budget. So if I bought an eyeshadow palette that was $20, but the shipping was $5 and the tax was $2, I wasn't going to count it as $27 that I was spending out of my budget. I was only going to count it as $20 because that was easier because it was listed as $20. Turns out you have to do way more math to subtract tax, and like instead of just looking at your debit charge or whatever you just spent and just subtracting that from the budget, you have to subtract out the tax. You have to go back to your receipt. No. That was extra work for me. So whatever I spend is what's coming out of my budget, because I definitely need a budget. Let me tell you. That was a major discovery too, is like, baby girl still needs a budget. But I am glad that I took time away from it, and I also gave myself permission not to make myself feel bad about that. Should I make a separate video about what I'm including in the budget? I still need to decide like the amount going forward. I'm sort of thinking $200. I hate grocery shopping. I hate it so much. I hate it. I still hated going. I would still have to just hype myself up and talk myself up into going. I would still have to like talk myself into going. I'd be like, I will crank the music up and have my headphones in the whole time, or I'll be talking to a friend. And it was just like miserable for me all the time. And I felt a lot of guilt about that because it's so easy for me to go to the grocery store. And this was even before the pandemic. I can't stand it. I can't stand going to the grocery store. I don't know when I developed this thought. I was like, okay, well, I don't want to eat takeout, so that means I need to get groceries. I hate going to the grocery store, so what are my other options? So I looked up delivery services, and now I get my groceries delivered once a week. That changed everything. Having food in the house and having easy food that I could make, that I could just warm up if I like wasn't feeling it, or if I needed something to look forward to, you know, because I'm not trying to go cold turkey right now. I'm trying to be easy with myself. Like, just order some ice cream. Order some freaking ice cream with your weekly grocery order. So you have some ice cream so you're not running out trying to find something to do. Just have it in the freaking freezer. So that made a huge difference. It's just letting go of the guilt I felt about not wanting to go to the grocery store, and just having the groceries delivered. And actually, the delivery groceries are way cheaper than the grocery store that's across the street from my house. They are way cheaper. So I was like, oh, okay. All right. I don't feel bad about this, actually. So that was a good discovery to make. Just to like have some reflection time. I don't know what these eyebrows are doing. Oh, they're not doing anything good. They're not doing anything good. What kind of Ivan the Terrible eyebrows are these? I just got a new brow product. What have I done? Okay, I don't know. The learning curve with this is steep. I've never used this before, but this has been out since 2008. The Dip Brow Pomade from Anastasia. I don't know how to use it yet, so I'm just gonna deal with my feelings about that. Anyway, so budget to be determined, and when I come up with an update for that, I will let you know. What's next on my list about what I want to talk about? One thing that I've been getting really, really into, I've rekindled my love for, is reading, like straight up reading. Poetry, fiction, which I haven't been into in so long, in like years and years, maybe since I was a kid. And I've just been getting into a lot of fiction, so I think I'd like to share some of my fiction discoveries. Let's see how this goes. Well, this is a lot greener. You know? I've been finding a lot of books. One lovely thing about living in New York is people leave things out, like in the lobby of your apartment building or on their stoop or whatever. There were a good couple of months where I didn't leave my apartment at all. And the first walk that I went on was amazing and glorious. But I've just been finding books around, so I found a ton of free books. Am I wanting to go in deep here? In the inner corner? Why not? Oh, is this gonna get monstery? You know what? I want to be pretty today. I don't want to be monstery today. You pretty little monster. Okay, that's turning into something. Okay, I definitely want to put on a lash today because I am... Okay, so we're making this a little deeper. And I like it. I miss my family a lot. I've been able to go on some walks with a few friends, and that's been... Sorry, got some eyeshadow there. That's been really lovely. We've been walking to the park, so that's been a nice, necessary thing. Probably I could stand to get out a little bit more, but... So I got some mascara on. And then I want to use this. This is a new lash glue that I have that you can, like, you use it like eyeliner. And I tried it once, and let me tell you, it wasn't cute. Where we last left off, I was sort of getting back into the groove of filming, and I was like, oh yes, I have so many ideas, great. And one of the ideas that I had was my friends pick out my makeup. So for my birthday month, which was February, I wanted to have each of my friends come over and like rifle through my things and pick me out a week's worth of makeup each. So I had 4 friends do it, so that would cover the month of February. So one friend each picked 7 days worth of makeup for me. And I was gonna post that during February, and I was like, this is the most amazing idea I've ever had. Like, actually it was completely stolen from Hannah Louise posting in her advent calendar beauty thing where her friend came over and picked out makeup for her. But I was just like, this is gonna be an extravaganza. Like, my friends are gonna love doing this, and they did. And here's the thing, it is really a lot of footage to film yourself putting on makeup for 7 days straight. I overwhelmed myself so much with that. I was just like, what have I done? So I have a ton of footage, and I still want to post it because I think it's cute and I think it's a lovely idea. And I still have a couple weeks to go through my friend's makeup because I got frustrated right in the middle of it because there was so much footage that it freaked me out. So I still want to do it, and I'm gonna post it. I just, it's hard living a creative life sometimes and just being so judgmental of the things that you make. Like, this isn't gonna look cute at all. It's been a long time since I put on false eyelashes too. But you know what? We're just gonna keep going. Yep, we're just gonna keep going. I think that is the moral of the story for living a creative life, is just saying to yourself over and over again, saying to yourself and to your work, we're just gonna keep going. I was so judgmental of myself for picking a project that took a lot of focus and organization, and I was just, yelling at myself the whole time, like, you're not organized, this isn't who you are, this is too much, blah, blah, blah. The video's too long. You're not good at this, blah, blah, blah. And I don't know about you, but that kind of inner voice is very, like, I listen to it too much. So, and I really would like to not. I know that voice is going to be there while I'm creating, but I would prefer that it didn't stop me from creating, Let's try and put on this goddamn lash. Oh, God. Here's the thing. I'm legally blind in one eye, all right? So putting on eyelashes is always a siege. It is the hunt for Red October every time. It is against the odds every time. And sometimes the odds win. May the odds be ever in your favor. Until they're not. I would like to keep making things, please. Universe, do you hear me? And not judging them so much. I don't know. Do you guys have problems with that? Just like the incessant, judgmental meow, meow, meow. Maybe do I want to put this little bronze glitter? I have some old bronze liquid glitter. It's old! Okay. Alright. Is this kind of Christmassy? Alright. So I'm going to post those videos of my friends picking out my makeup. Well, not videos of them picking it out, because I didn't record them because I wasn't thinking about that. But, okay. So let's throw some powder on here and get this going. Can I fix this Bob the Builder eyebrow? This blocky, plocky, pocky nonsense. It does look like a breadstick. This eyebrow looks like a breadstick. Okay. Well, I mean, I don't even know. Nope. I'm trying to add more to this giant eyebrow and it's just making it worse. Okay. So let's just add a little bit under here. So I have 2 weeks of my friends picking out my makeup. I have 2 weeks of that filmed so far. And so I'm going to actually film that right now. I'm going to film the last segment of my friend Emily's week. Whoops. Did I just get mascara all over that? No. I'll film that right now because I have a feeling she picked out a lip product for me. So this was the idea, is that they wrapped all of them too. So like, because it was my birthday month, I had them pick out a bunch of makeup and then wrap everything individually. Also because I had leftover wrapping paper, but Emily took everything home and wrapped in her own wrapping paper, and look at this beautiful ribbon job. Okay. So I'm gonna open what she gave me, and then hopefully it's gonna be a frickin' lip product, but I don't know. I didn't really think that through. But I'm gonna open this and finish my face with that, and then I'll be right back. I think I'm feeling this brown gloss that I got from MAC called Dangerous Curves. Excuse me. Cute. Is that cute? Do I need a highlighter? Yes, but I don't want to get up and get one. Oh, I have a. I brought it over. Doot doot doot. Okay. We've got moles. We've got makeup. We've got some dangerous eyebrows. I think this look turned out a-okay. Smacks of loveliness. What? Good thing I love roots. Like, I love roots because the quarantine is like, you gotta love roots. You gotta love your roots. And that's the moral of this tale. Honor yourself, be good to yourself, be good to your roots. Honor that you forgot how to put on fake lashes and do eyeliner of any kind. And that living a creative life comes in ebbs and flows. Ebbs and... Okay, alright. I think we get it. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Okay, bye. My Spanish fly. Why do I have that song stuck in my head?